Sci-Fi equals American. Even though it's Brits and Australians doing fake American accents to fit in. Because there are rules who is allowed to sound authentic in sci-fi and who isn't. Once you hear those rules, you will hear them everywhere.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson. It seems that you've been living two lives.
I'm talking about Brits and Australians doing fake American accents to fit into the norm.
Dude, I can barely understand you. Your accent's insane.
The unspoken rule seems to be that while fantasy, or ancient Roman and Greek stories, stick to British accents, American English seems to be the norm in science fiction. But is that true? And why can't the actors just stick to their regional accents? John Boyega from Star Wars sequels said that when he auditioned with his natural British accent, the production team told him it wasn't working out, and Finn was to have the American accent.
No. Have an American accent in it.
Do it. He's so good.
No, it's incredible. Your accent is so
amazing.
good.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I tried it in the British, but it didn't work out. I'm a stormtrooper. I'm an air savior.
In Battlestar Galactica, Jamie Barber had to dye his hair and put on an American accent as Apollo's father, played by Edward James Olmos, was an American actor.
My orders said report here and participate in the ceremony, so I'm here. And I'm going to participate in the ceremony. There wasn't anything in my orders about having any heart-to-heart chats with the old man. I was doing a TV show I wasn't very happy in, and I called Alan, my manager, and I said, I've got 2 weeks off between episodes. I want to come to LA. I want to audition for something. I want to see what happens.
Because if they sounded different, the show would accidentally suggest they grew up on different planets. You know, Star Wars has a history of using accents as a storytelling device, with the classic split of Empire being British and Rebels American. Now, this rule wasn't followed as strictly in the latest entries, with Daisy Ridley keeping her British accent as the obvious example, although apparently J.J. Abrams wanted her to speak with an American flair, at least initially. And there was a similar discussion about Raish Foss, played by Alfred Enoch in Foundation, so American accent put on by a Brit. The most common answer is that because many characters from Trantor, the capital of the Galactic Empire in the show, speak with the accent, and Raish lives there, he speaks in the same way. Brother Dawn, played by Cassian Bilton, also softened his British accent.
I do possess some early volumes that I...
Calais' Ninth Proof of Folding. I understand it was a bedrock inspiration.
But Harry Seldon, Raish's foster father, didn't, which made people speculate that it was used as a storytelling device indicating different character backgrounds.
You hold us responsible.
How could I not?
My science can predict societal actions, trends, not individual ones.
Jason Isaacs, who played Captain Lorca in Star Trek Discovery, said that he put on an American accent to avoid being a, quote, a very pale shadow of the brilliant Patrick Stewart, who played Picard on The Next Generation. In the case of the Silo TV series, it's not just the Brits faking American accents.
On this day, 140 years ago, that is the moment we regained our freedom.
Which to some feels disjointed, as, you know, the Silo population, or at least the groups on the levels, should have similar ways of speaking.
We do not know why everything outside the silo is as it is.
And people commenting that Rebecca Ferguson's Swedish-British intonations sometimes slip through.
Parents are dead.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She didn't ask for this. None of us did. You want to be angry? Be angry at the who built this place and put us in it!
What are the cultural reasons for this rule? Standard American or General American is the default in the US entertainment industry.
Very graceful.
No, but very efficient.
It's a sort of accentless accent. Easy to understand and neutral, perfect for the sci-fi futuristic setting. Even a foreigner like me can get it.
Irene,
Irene.
Don't touch me.
Listen to me, Irene.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm the same person I was yesterday.
I can't hear any more of your lies, Drew.
This neutrality and unmarked speech makes it easy to quickly contrast with other accents, set up characters like royals or villains without too much exposition.
If only Lara could have witnessed this.
Who are you?
I am your father, Cal.
Hollywood loves British actors. They are well trained and cost less than American celebs. But accepting an American hero that sounds differently from the people wouldn't fly. So Brits put on the American voice.
So, tell me about the rabbits.
Can you be more threatening?
Tell me about the rabbits.
Most big-budget science fiction movies and TV shows are still produced by American studios. The writers script these stories for, yeah, sure, worldwide audiences, but the priority is the massive American, or what's called the domestic market.
She handles a little bumpy.
You're used to a gunship, but she's a starfighter, so fly her like one.
Yes, countries like China are developing their movie industry too, but at least for now, the US is a science fiction powerhouse.
我们只能靠自己了。30年来，发动机从来没有熄过火。
The American pulp and space culture, inspired by the space program, kick-started the dominance. And, at least in the past, the successes of NASA inspired 20th century writers and subsequently Hollywood. You know, the astronauts, the engineers, and the space pioneers were mostly North American. That's what our parents and grandparents saw and heard on screens. The final frontier became the American frontier.
Those shells can't get through to them. They put out some sort of electromagnetic covering, a protective blister.
It was the same time when the rest of the world looked at the country with awe, inspired by their bravery and daring. I guess times have changed a bit since then. Because of that early trend, over time, sci-fi stories became very American. Every alien invasion, end-of-the-world event happens in the US. There are exceptions, and especially Brits who produce a lot of sci-fi with British English as the main accent. Acclaimed Children of Men.
Baby Diego was stabbed outside a bar in Buenos Aires after refusing to sign an autograph.
Long-running Doctor Who.
So this was a good idea, was it? They were leaving.
Leaving is good. Never coming back is better.
And let's not forget one of the most viewed shows in recent memory, Black Mirror, which, while not a hard sci-fi in a strict sense, had many actors playing in their native tongue.
What are you drawing? Mr. Bump?
Just see in a moment.
Well, how long's a moment?
Sorry, I need to focus. Almost done.
British accents often make an appearance in American-made sci-fi too, mostly for character setup, but not always.
At the edge of our hope. At the end of our time.
So while it's not always a comedy, relief, or storytelling device, selecting accents for characters cannot be overlooked.
Never got the point of these. To me, they always look like Granddad's bollocks flopping in the wind.
Now, I think that it is increasingly common for not only science fiction but TV shows in general to have this sort of accent mixing. The internet, social media, the rise of streaming and YouTube have made our planet much smaller than it was in the past. We are used to hearing people with different accents, like this guy, and new shows and stories started to reflect that.
Come on, wake up! Talk to me!
That's not how I thought it would end for me.
The old ways of just using British and American voices, either to set up the characters or clearly define the sides, are slowly going away.
Thing is, I've just committed an act of treason against a Starfleet admiral. I'd really like to get off this bloody ship now. Beam me out.
And especially in science fiction, there is much more scope to experiment with diverse dialects and characters' backgrounds.
Bro system, we can't find one habitable planet.
McKee told me they brought the Eridanus artifact to their holy place.
If the universe is infinite, it can have more than just two accents.
The Mother World's forces were commanded by a young general named Belisarius.
For years, Hollywood baked in American culture into science fiction, and for good reasons. Historical context and trends mattered. Today's stories are shaped by a global audience and international platforms that aim to satisfy viewers no matter where they are watching. Younger people are accustomed to hearing different accents, and watching foreign shows is not niche anymore, it's trendy. It opens up doors for international actors who can use their natural speech and still show off their talents to an ever-growing fan base. And who knows, maybe the Polish accent will be the next one in vogue. One can only hope. And once that happens, sci-fi will finally sound like the future. Thanks for watching.